So here we are with the final review of Galloping Indy's Rickshaw car. This is put down as a 6+ set. It's FC9912 is the set number, and it's 404 pieces. Make I'm still not sure of, but I will try and come back with that if I can. This was bought off Barweer. Don't think it was that much. I can't remember the actual price. Let's get into the build. We first of all built up the step part, as you can see, and as you saw in the build up of this part, it would be part one of this two-part build instructions. It was quite simple: plates at the bottom, and then build up and then slowly down and down. We built like cross pieces that just fitted into place with the pieces, and it was done. Then we started with the build of this wall part, and again, nothing too complicated, just one thing on top of the other. Looking at the plans, I will say colour wise you had to be careful, because there was two colour browns, really, not an actual lighter brown, but like a creamier brown, if you like. So you had to be careful. Again, build absolutely simple, just follow the plans, nothing glaringly panicky, pushed together. The drain pipe that you can basically see there, which I did do I think in the video to show you a bit better, which is behind that wall fitting there with the windows, all looking good, and just adds to the extra image of the rickshaw going down the street past the buildings. The windows themselves, not much to shout about, just fitted into place as they would, same as the arch. And then we finished off this actual frame building with this sloped roof, as you can see. Once this was constructed, and sorry for the fast turn, we then added the little bits of knickknacks. As you can see, you have your pepper, your bagel, your knockdown pot, because the rickshaw is racing down, and you have your peppers in a bag, you have a banana, another orange pot, a bucket, and of course the carrots, which I really like because you put the top on the carrots to make the carrots. And that was the end of build section 1. Really enjoyable, didn't really take that long, but I really enjoyed it. We then went on to the rickshaw, and this was a little bit more of a complicated build. We started with the back section. Anybody who's seen the part 2 of the construction will know how it actually went together, but we built from the bottom up basically. Once that was in position and built, minus the wheels I will add, we then began to build up the front part of the cab with the wheels. Interesting build, as you know. We built the first part there, then we built the wheel part after, and it was the connecting that was a little bit of a problem. Not that it didn't connect okay, because it did, but it was just the stability of the connection. When you were pushing and trying to get other things in, especially the connection, everything would come off and the wheels would fall out. So that was my main problem with this set. And once I got it in, and once everything was pressed down, don't get me wrong, it's fine, it's stable, it's okay. It was fiddly, and I'm not the best with fiddly things. I got a slight little shake, tremor, as you know. Well, you should have noticed by now. So, but if I can conquer it, then I know anybody normal with, I hate that word normal, but anybody with rock steady hands or normal way can get that together with no problems whatsoever. Then we put the cab on, which was easy enough. Again, you had to be really careful pushing down not to knock everything off. Same by putting in the little mirrors. You had to be so careful to put, not double push that so as everything came apart, which is a pity really. The steering mechanism that you can see now with the horn, easy enough build, but that was what I was saying about the connection of them struts there, and just getting it into focus is hard enough. Noticing there, I've just noticed there, I didn't mention the little lamp fitting, which was nice for the other, so while I think about it I will just mention it and say it does add to the aesthetic, and it making really good. But once everything was in there like that, the steering wheel connected, the wheels connected to the front frame, and that pressed down, which was another little risky thing with the black slopes there fitting to the floor, and then this part clicking to the base. Once that was done, it was time for this roof, and the roof was easy enough to make. 4x10, two 1x10s, connect them together, put the big flat plates across the top that you can see, the 6 slopes, 3 either side, and then it was just a matter of lining up there, as you can see, and then lining up at the back. Once that was lined up, press across, same down the other end, even though the building's in the way that blocks it a little bit. So like I said, that wasn't as easy as you would think, because it took that bit more carefulness to line it up and not press too hard where you get a total collapse, which I didn't really want. Once the roof was on, it was a turnover, it was get the wheels on, and then the underneath carriage from what fits to the actual sloped street, as in little steps that the actual rickshaw fits onto. So after the wheels were fitted, which was a complete easy click, it was then a matter of applying stickers. Not too difficult, to be honest. I'm not absolutely, you know, to me they look good enough, and I'm happy for me to display that way. Some people might say it's a little bit crooked on the front, but I'm okay with that. Remember, this is downtown, wherever it was, India or wherever there was, Delhi, I think it was Delhi, and so nothing's going to be what we call perfect. We have a number there on the back, and of course we have the rear number plate. Once that was completed, then it was just a matter, and I don't think you can see, of fitting that into there, pressing hard enough so as it fitted. You can just about, and there, that's a better shot. You can just see about how it sits there, no problem whatsoever, and is okay. In regards to the actual sturdiness of the build, it's fine. I can move that, put it on a shelf, which I intend to do, and display on the rest of my Indy items. And that's what really drew me to this set, because it was an Indiana Jones. And I hear there's going to be another Temple of Doom set coming out, which is the mine car chase in the mines. I think there's going to be something of that coming out pretty soon. Don't know what company, so I'll keep my ears and eyes peeled for that. Now, before I go, I will address an item that I think is important. And as you can see on the manual here, it says 6+. Can you see that? Of course you can. Now I'm telling you, this is not a 6+ set. If by some chance you manage to get away with this bottom section and the walls, which I think is possible, there is no way a 6-year-old child would make that up in one piece without it keep falling apart. Yes, that's my opinion, and only my opinion, but I struggled. I think the normal builder wouldn't probably struggle as much as me because I'm a slight shake, like I say, but you would still need to take care. And that's the point here, isn't it? Taking care. If you don't take care, it's going to fall apart into 404 pieces and you're going to start again. And with that, that was my only gripe really, was the age thing. I think it was a nice build, it was enjoyable. I stressed a little bit more on the buggy, on the rickshaw, than I did the street scene, but at the end of the day, it took me time and it's there in one piece and it looks okay, it looks good. And I'm looking forward to displaying this one because it's an unusual one. One other thing quickly before I go is, as you will have noticed, there is no minifigs with this set, which is a disappointment. I know that minifigs themselves are copyrighted by Lego, so I get that, but you could put some sort of figure in and call it something totally different to get round that. I'm assuming this isn't a licensed set, which again I understand they have to be careful with how they can sell it if it's not licensed due to copyright laws, but there you have it. And with that, like I say, if you like what I've done, if you like what I've put together here, please give me a thumbs up. Any comments you want to share with me about the rickshaw, about the street scene, about my build technique, you know, I don't mind. And this is what I've said about, you know, a few people in previous builds have put thumbs down. I don't mind the thumbs down. My problem isn't with the thumbs down at all. You can see someone to not like it. I've done it myself. I haven't actually put thumbs down because I would do it, but I've thought to myself, oh, I'm not keen on that and blah blah. But if you feel that passionate, at least drop a comment in the box and say, I didn't like that, Kev, because, and then, you know, yes, it's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, as we all are. So, like I say, a lovely thumbs up would be lovely. And if you want to follow us on this square ghost path to whatever the next build is going to be, and I don't know what it's going to be, like I say, it's another one of them where you look in the boxes and think, it's the right time for that one, then please hit that subscribe button and follow us. And with that, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed building it, and I'll see you all on the flip side.